Good morning everyone, and welcome to our live webinar Sales Smart Sales Plus. My name is Arianna Zuzzolo. I'm in charge of product marketing here in Würth Phoenix, and today I welcome you from our branch office in Milan. I have the pleasure to introduce you Maurizio Marin, our team manager in Dynamics 365 CRM solution. Please, Maurizio, take the spot.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Maurizio, can you give me one more minute, please?
Of course.
Okay, because I would like to spend a few words about Würth Phoenix. That we are an IT company who belongs to the Würth Group and who is offering several solutions in the IT sector. For example, Salesforce automation or IT monitoring, cybersecurity, and business intelligence solutions. We love to say that we are more than software, but I let you figure out why during this webinar. And last information, I see that you are ready to start, but please, about question and answer, you have a Q&A section on your right. So please feel free to ask all your questions during the webinar, and Maurizio will answer you at the end. What else? I want just to say that we are an IT company who was born in a particular region of Italy, in which we speak Italian and German. So we can build projects in Italian, German, and English as well.
Of course.
Okay. So Maurizio, I leave you the stage.
Thank
and
you.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. So we are ready to start. As described by my colleague Arianna, I will show you how Dynamics 365 for Sales combined together with Sales Plus, which is our add-on developed by Würth Phoenix during more than 20 years experience in the manufacturing sector, can help you working better. During my presentation, I will use most of the time a tablet, so Dynamics 365 through a mobile device. In this case, I will use an iPad, so an iOS device, but the solution can be usable also from an Android device without any problem. And another important thing I would like to say is that the solutions, so Dynamics 365 and of course Sales Plus, can be usable not only with mobile devices, but also with traditional client like a desktop or a laptop. And the solution is always the same. So when we as Würth Phoenix create and configure the environment, this one can be immediately usable in mobile or from the traditional devices. So this is very, very important to highlight. So I'm going to start, and I will cover two different roles. Most of the time, the role of a sales rep, so a sales agent, who will use the system to plan appointments, to understand the situation of a specific customer, to create quotation, use the digital catalog of the products, and so on. And then I will also cover the role of a sales manager who has the responsibility of a group of sales reps, sales agents. And so I will show you how to monitor the sales in general, the performance, the target, and all the activities that are in progress. Okay, so we are ready to start. I'm sharing my desktop, and I will start, of course, from my tablet. Okay, so as I told you before, I'm using an iOS devices. In this case, imagine that I'm a sales rep, as I told you before. I woke up in the morning and I would like to know exactly where I have to go today or tomorrow or during this week. So the application will help me to understand what I have to do. So the first thing I can see when I open and when I access the application is a dashboard. In this case is an activity dashboard that shows me exactly all the appointments that I have already planned in the system. As in this case, when I enter the system, the dashboard show me all the appointments that I created during the year. So this year is the 2022, but at the top, as you can see, I have a lot of filters, and I can filter data considering the month, the week, and also the date, the specific day that I would like to see. I have then two tables. The one here show me all the appointments, all the customer that for which I created appointments, and other interesting information like the total amount of the quotation and the total amount of the order that I have for this specific customer. And I have the possibility to open directly from here, so from the dashboard, the customer master data. Then from this other table, I have the entire list of the appointment, of course, considering the filters that I choose before. So as in this case, I would like to see, for example, the appointment of this month. So I go here and I choose September. I would like to see, for example, the appointment of this week, so week 40. And as you can see, the dashboard automatically updates the data considering the information I choose from, the filter box here at the top. It's very useful also the map here, where you can see exactly where are the customer I have to visit. So this is an interesting functionality just to understand better where I have to travel. And as you can see, I have to travel a lot because my customers are located in Europe in general. And so yeah, I have to travel during this week a lot. Then I can focus to a specific day. In this case, I would like to know where I have to go, for example, today, the 28th of September. And, oh, okay, today I have a lot of appointments, 4 appointments. And yeah, they are located in France and in Italy. So also today I have to travel a lot. What I can see here, not only the appointments, but also the possibility to navigate directly to the customer. So I imagine that I have to go to El Maga, which is this customer located in Milan, so in Italy, and I would like to know how to reach the customer. So normally a sales rep should understand where is the customer. So open the customer master data, see the address, and fill in manually the address in the default navigator app he or she has in the car or in the smartphone. But using Dynamics 365 and above all Sales Plus, I have this functionality already available in the system. So just clicking Get Direction here, where there is the appointment. First of all, the system focus the map directly to the customer, and then with another click, the system automatically open the default navigator app I have in my device. So without doing anything else. So as in this case, my default app is Google Maps, so I can see where is the customer. I can click Go to start the navigation, and as in this way, you can see. The customer that I have to visit is less than 20 minutes from the location I am right now. So very useful, this functionality. Then just going back to the CRM app, I can decide to navigate to other functionality of the system. Here I have the navigation menu where, as you can see, there are a lot of entities that are available for the sales agents, just to understand better what he can do and how the system can help him to do something. Always talking about appointments, the dashboard I showed you before, it's not the only way to see the appointments of the day or the week. I can also use another functionality that is I can say standard calendar view that I can enable in the system, as you can see. So it's very, also in this case, very easy to understand where I have to go, or in general, all the appointments of a specific month. The focus, of course, is today, 28th of September, and directly from here, I can see, just clicking to a specific appointment, more information about this visit. So the name of the customer, the date, the hour of the appointments, the duration. But if I want to see more details regarding these visits, just clicking more details, the system open a specific window with lot of information regarding this appointment. As in this case, I have, of course, the name of the sales rep, so me, in this case, I'm Oliver Smith. The subject of the appointments, in this case, we can see that I have to present a new product, so new products to the customer. So it's I can say an important visit to create a new business with the customer. And here I have a section called visit report, where the sales rep has the possibility to take note of the visit. So without using a different application or without using a traditional paper with a pen, can take note of what the customer say during the appointment, or directly the sales rep can take note of something that would like to register in the system, also with for next appointments, next visit. As in this case, there are some information already wrote in the system that I already prepared before. So I already choose the goal of this appointment, so a quote presentation, or could be a product promotion or something else. These type of goals can be configurable in the system, so we can create different goals that the sales rep can choose when they use this functionality. There are some free text box like the description of the visit, the results, and next step, where, as I told you before, the sales rep can directly write something. And of course, if I go here to visit results, as you can see, the app enabled the keyboard, so I can write something. I already wrote. Next time I can show new product, and I can add, for example, focus on I don't know, ABC line. Imagine that is something related to our products. Or another interesting functionalities is that I can use also the voice control of the device. So as in this case, I'm using, as I told you before, a tablet and an iPad. And imagine that a sales rep is always, in mobility, and sometimes he or she has not enough time to write something, and it could be helpful for the sales rep using vocal message to take note of something. So also in this case, I can, for example, enable this functionality. Next time, show AB product. So as you can see, the system automatically writes what I dictate from the app. And as I said, it's something very useful because sometimes the sales rep are during a travel and they have not enough time to write directly. So it's something we can manage directly using the standard functionality of Dynamics 365 app, combined also with our Sales Plus. The visit report, I would like to say, to specify that could be very simple, as in this example, or could have more information, depending from your business. So as consultants, we can create more fields for you, more information, also complex information, depending from how many details the sales reps or the sales agents should, take note after a visit or during a visit with the customer. Okay, so I would like to close, in this case, the appointment and go back to the navigation menu. And now I would like to focus your attention to the accounts entity, where I can see all the information regarding customers. So as in this case, the system show me the list of my customer. It means the customer that the company decided to assign to me as a sales rep, and so customer for which I have the responsibility to manage business and create a new business. The first information I can see from this view are, for example, the name of the customer, the classification of a specific company, the market where the company is active, and other interesting information like where is the customer located, the country, the city, who is the focal point, so the main contact for this customer, and other information. Also in this case, I would like to precise that we can configure the view as you prefer. So with the information you need to, to be useful for your sales reps. From this view, the sales rep or the users in general who use the CRM system can filter data. And this functionality, so the filtering is like Excel. So if I go to a specific column, for example, I would like to go to the country, so this column, I can click on the title of the column and filter data, for example, to Germany, or maybe we can do Italy because I have an example already ready for you. So Italy. And just with a click, as you can see, the system update the records I have in the view because now I have only the list of Italian customer, and they are 24 records. And maybe I can apply other filters. For example, I would like to focus my attention to customer that are located in, for example, in Milan. So just writing this information and apply. As you can see, the system again refresh the data and show me the related results. This is not the only, I can say, way to search data in the system. Now I change the view. I can use this functionality, a quick search that I have here at the top of the view. I can write the name of the customer or part of the name. So for example, I would like to search El Maga. So El Maga, which is one of my customer. So just writing the name of the customer and give the confirmation from the keyboard. As you can see, the system returned the related results. So in this case, only one customer answered to this search. So El Maga, exactly the customer I would like to see. And then just with a click on the record, the system open related information. So in this case, I'm inside the customer master data, where I can see all the information regarding a precise customer. So in this case, El Maga, which is our demo customer. So from this view, what I can see, first of all, the name of the customer, the code of the customer, it's already a customer, so I can see this information directly from here. It means that I'm already doing business with this company. Information regarding the classification, in this case, we use the market. So this is a company active in the furniture supply. I can see that this company, so El Maga, is part of a group, FASA group, and this is important information for the sales rep who can see directly the association between a customer and another one. As in this case, I know exactly that this company belongs to a specific group. And of course, just clicking to the name of the group, the system could open the master data of the company. Then I can see the currency. So the customer is in Italy, so the currency is euro, and also the associated price list. This is another important information because we have the possibility to associate a specific price list to a customer. Yes, in this example, I have only one price list per customer, but consider that with Sales Plus, as we extend the standard functionality of Dynamics 365, we have the possibility to have more than one price list per customer. So that's very important to say, because sometimes there are some customers that have, a complex topology of business regarding discount, price in general for products, and so on. Then if I scroll down the page, I can see the information where the customer is located, so the address, the city, the country, and again, the map that show me exactly where the customer is located. And if I want, again, from here, I can start to navigate directly to the customer, as I showed you at the beginning of this demonstration. Then I have in this section an important part where I can see all the activities generated or in progress for this specific customer. It's a very useful functionality because just viewing the customer master data, I can see exactly the information regarding email, appointments, tasks in general that I created for this customer as the sales rep in charge to do business with Elmaga. But consider that if I am, for example, a sales manager or a person from the back office department, this section is useful because can see what is going or what's happened directly with this customer without searching through email in Outlook or asking to the sales rep to send a specific email or just to, looking for other information in different system. And so with spending a lot of time. So very, very useful. And regarding, for example, email, this functionality is possible thanks to the native integration we have with our, Office 365. And let me say, it's the powerful of the Microsoft platform, because Dynamics is natively integrated with all the Office 365 application. So if you use Outlook, you have the possibility to track email, appointments, tasks directly to the CRM system. And so you have the possibility to see this information directly in the CRM system without doing anything else. And this reduces time, loss of time, and the daily operation of the people in the company are more efficient. Okay, continue with the navigation through the customer master data. I have another section with some more details regarding this company. So, for example, VAT number, if we are in Europe, I can see if the company is a private or public company. Again, where is located, information regarding phone number, email, and other information that we can enable for this environment. Of course, we can have a part dedicated to financial information. This part normally is integrated with the ERP system. So I have to specify that normally a CRM system is integrated with an ERP platform. Obviously, the Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM is integrated with Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations, so the ERP of Microsoft. But we have the possibility to integrate our system to different ERP software, like, for example, SAP or other platform. During our experience, we integrated a lot of ERP system with our CRM. And so regarding financial information, normally we receive this data directly from the ERP system. And it's very important for the sales rep, because the sales rep can see, for example, information regarding the payment, regarding, the overdues, for example. So before doing an appointment with a customer, so before entering the customer, the sales rep can know exactly if everything is well with the customer, or if there are problems with payments. And in this case, if there are problems, can know exactly what kind of problems. So if there is an open invoice, an expired payment, and information related to this data. Other information that normally we have in the customer master data are information regarding the credit limits and so on. But again, we can configure this part, so we can add new fields depending from the information you would like to have in the CRM system. And again, information that normally comes from the ERP platform. Considering the sales process directly from the customer form, I can see, for example, the opportunities. So all the opportunities managed for this customer. Just to clarify, opportunity in the system are, we can say, like a binder. When we have, for example, big deal, that need more than one quotation for the customer, I have the possibility to unify all the quotation under a specific record called opportunity. And in this case, I can, track all the information regarding the specific deal. So information about, the customer needs, the customer situation, who are the stakeholders, competitors, and later also the quotation when I have concrete information to create a quote for the customer. And as I told you before, I can track more than one quotation associated to a specific deal. So that's the scope of an opportunity. It's not mandatory. You can manage opportunities if you have this need. Otherwise, you can manage directly quotation. And as in this case, from the customer master data, I can see all the quotation created for this customer, and also quotation in different status. So you can see, as in this demonstration, I have a quotation in active status. It means that I already sent this quotation to the customer. And then I have other records which are in draft. It means that are in progress, and I'm still working on this quotation, and they are not already sent to the customer. And maybe I will send this quotation later to the customer when I complete, to work on that. I can see also the orders. And this is very important for the sales rep, because can see the entire history of the orders managed for this specific customer. Orders that can be not only the records created directly from the sales rep, but also the orders created automatically by the system, because maybe you have an e-shop portal, and so the customer can buy automatically from the e-shop portal, and this information can be available in the CRM system in order that the sales rep can know exactly what the customer bought, or maybe order generated by the back office department. And also in this case, I have some information from the view, as in this example, or I can have information visible, I can say in a more immediate way using charts, as in this case, where I can see, for example, the orders split by product family. And for example, in this case, I imagine that I'm a sales rep working for Würth, as we are part of the Würth group. So I can see, for example, that this customer bought a lot of products that are under the product family of power tools, and I can say a lot of products, as you can see from this chart. And then I can see the situation of the orders that were created for this customer. So I have some orders in a new status. So it means that they are quite new, created recently. Orders already shipped, or maybe orders that are in progress because we are waiting materials to be shipped to the customer. So it's an important way, and also in this case, using chart, the sales rep can see information at first sight without spending time. Another part that I found very useful is the products part, where I can see directly all the products ordered by the customer, and also a chart with the top 10 of the ordered products. So as in this case, very useful because the sales rep can know exactly what to propose to the customer in terms of upselling, cross-selling, and so on. And directly from the customer view, I can choose one of these products. From the order products view. So for example, I would like to open the tool holder, so these products, and the system open directly the master data of the specific product that I choose from the previous view. So in this case, we are in another entity, in the product entity, and now I'm seeing information regarding this specific product. So I can see not only the name of the product, I can see the product ID, the validity of the product, some information regarding the item, so a short description that can be very useful if I would like to copy this information and send to the customer through email or through a message. I can see additional details like product relationship. So for example, the system can suggest me an item as substitute of this product, because maybe if there is no availability in the warehouse, I can propose a different product, or I can see accessories. So I can do cross-selling or upselling. And another interesting functionality, I can directly open an online datasheet. Okay, so just with a link, in this case, the system open the datasheet we have in the Würth portal, and directly from here, I can decide to share this information with the customer. So without doing this operation manually. So again, without spending time. Okay, so now I would like to show you, always regarding products, that we have the possibility to see directly the products catalog from our sales app. So without using a different application or using an external catalog, I can use this one. So it's a digital catalog inside the CRM system. So just with the click, the system show me exactly our catalogs. In this case, we are always a company, a Würth company, so I have the possibility to show to my customer our catalogs with information regarding our products, and always inside the CRM system. So I can focus to a specific image, I can see the data sheet, and directly from here, I have the possibility also to create an order. So imagine that I have already an order for the customer. I would like to add a specific, product that I'm seeing from the catalog to an order. I can do directly from in this way. So in a very short time, I can choose the order that I already have for the customer. And I can choose, of course, the related products. The system automatically show me recent products, so the one I propose to the customer, or I can, search for a specific item if I know exactly the product code, or if I remember the product name. So in this case, I know the item. Okay, so I write the product code. The system automatically filter the data considering the item I choose, and just with a click, I can use this item in an order. Of course, I can, change the quantity, 1, 2, 3, depends from the item the customer would like to buy. And then just with a click, I created a new line in the order. Of course, this is only an example. I have the possibility to manage the order in a different way or to create the quotation before the order. And considering the quotation, let me show you how Sales Plus, so our add-on of Dynamics 365, can help you doing quotation better. So in this case, I'm inside the quotation entity. I can choose one of the quotation I already have in the system, just to show you in a very fast. Or of course, I can create a new quotation from scratch. In this case, in the quotation, we can configure some information that you that are useful for you. Of course, the name of the customer, the contact person, so the person with whom I'm talking about this quotation, and other data like delivery terms, payment terms, and so on, can be automatically recovered by the system from the customer master data. So it's very useful to create quotation. Normally, we say that we can manage quotation with the time of a coffee, and believe me, it's something true. In this case, I go to the details grid. So this is our Sales Plus functionality that extends the standard functionality of the CRM system. And with the grid, we can, in a very easy way, we can add the product, item, or services. It depends from your business. And we have the grid divided in two parts. The first one, so this one, where I can, add a new item in in this quotation, so items that I would like to quote to the customer. I can just, very simple, add a new line. I can search from this box the item that I would like to, quote. In this case, I know the code. So as you can see, when I write something, the system automatically search the data and just with a click recover all the information regarding this specific product. Not all information regarding product name or the price list, and again, prices associated to the customer, but also automatically condition in terms of discounts. For example, considering the first line, so this one, as you can see, there is a 20% discount because we have this information in the CRM, so when the sales rep created the quotation, can automatically see this information. Of course, you can also manage manually discount if you would like to, you would like that your sales rep can do this. Another functionality that we found very useful is the history. So this second part of the grid that we have here show information regarding a specific product already sold to this customer. So if I select, for example, the first line, so this item, as you can see, the system show me exactly the previously quotation made for this customer for this specific product. Very useful because the sales rep can see when sold this item before. So for example, I can see I sold it in August, and I can decide to reserve the same condition and create a new line exactly as done before. So just selecting the line and clicking on copy position, as you can see, the system show me this information. Then when I complete the quotation and I save all the information, I can send this quotation to the customer. So using always the tablet, the sales rep can export, create the printout in PDF or in Word, if you would like to use Word. We can set lot of templates in the system, as in this case, and then you can decide to send this email, this template directly to the customer, just clicking email. And also in this case, we have the possibility to create some template to create email automatically with predefined text. Or as in this case, I have the possibility to write directly a text in the body of my email. So here is the body, and I can write what I need. Okay, so this is that's all regarding the sales rep using the sales app in mobility. I would like to close this webinar just showing you the same application, very fast, only 2 minutes, from a traditional client. In this case, I'm using a laptop, but it's the same using a desktop. And as you can see from my laptop, the software, the platform is always the same, and also the navigation. So as I told you at the beginning of this webinar, you don't have to do anything else to enable the system to be used both in mobility or through traditional devices. In this case, imagine that I'm a sales manager, so someone who has responsibility of a group of sales reps. We have the possibility with only a dashboard, as in this case, to see how the business is going. So I have a dashboard that show me information regarding the quotation, so total amount of one quotation, the amount of the open quotation, so quotation that the sales reps already sent to the customer, but they are not yet closed, and the situation regarding the target. So in this case, I can see that my team is performing very well because the situation is over 100%, so very good. And as in this case, I can see situation regarding the business of my team that is, located in Europe in general. So I can see information regarding country and sales rep, and information regarding quotation or orders managed during the period, so during the year. I can focus my attention to a specific person. So in this case, I choose Maurizio. And as you can see, the dashboard update all the information to Maurizio. And I know exactly, the situation between what he has done in terms of, quotation and the target, and also the quotation managed during the specific period. So just clicking here again, the dashboard update the information to all the team. It's interesting to see also the map here, because I can see exactly where the business of my team is concentrated. So in this case, to Europe, as I said. And then, for example, we can have the entire list of the orders generated by my team. And not only the list, because I have the possibility to open directly the order and see all the information regarding the specific record. This is only an example. Of course, we can create different dashboard in the system, both for sales manager and for sales rep. The dashboard can be more or less complex depending on the information you would like to have and in the CRM system, and also available for your users. Okay, so we are on time. Okay, so I can close the presentation. It was very fast because we don't have enough time. But if you want to understand more about Sales Plus, of course, we can plan a specific meeting together with you and show better all the functionalities of the system, Dynamics 365, and of course, Sales Plus. We have some questions, I think, so we can, okay, let me check directly. Of course, for any other question, you can also write directly to me or to the company. Okay, so first question. Can you add an Excel price list to the account information price list? Of course, we have this possibility. In general, we can attach documents in our records, so not only for products, but also for accounts, for quotation. And regarding price list, if you would like to import price list in a very fast way, of course, we can also using import functionality from an Excel file, or sometimes we create also an integration between the CRM system and the ERP one, and we import directly this information from your ERP software. But again, it's possible also to have this from Excel. Another question, can I search for a city and 50-kilometer plus circle around this city. Yes, it's something we can do. In this short presentation, I show you the map, and you can see where the customers are located in terms of appointments that I have already planned. But we have also the possibility to see customers that are near the appointments that I already created in the system, and the system can suggest me, other customer that can be visited near the customer where I am right now, for example. So it's something we can do, of course. Another question is it possible to integrate Dynamics 365 with SAP? If yes, is it complicated? Of course, it's possible. And we have a lot of environments integrated with SAP. Regarding the effort, it depends. It depends on the number of the information you would like to have in the CRM system coming from SAP. And the integration could be also bi-directional, so we can decide to send information from CRM to SAP and also from SAP to CRM. Normally, information regarding the customer. So if it's an existing customer, we receive this information from the ERP system. But you have to consider that sometimes can be useful also to send a new customer from CRM to SAP in order to create a new customer and have it automatically in the ERP software. So the integration is possible, and the time, it depends on how many interfaces integration we would like to have. But I can say that we made a lot of this integration during our experience, so it's something we can do. I can say easy. So no problem. Also in terms of effort. Last question: how is the connection between Speedy Touch and Dynamics? Is the enter information of Speedy Touch level also visible in Dynamics? So this is a question, of course, related to the Würth group. So inside the Würth group, we have a specific application called Speedy Touch. And of course, the two systems are integrated, and we can decide what kind of information should be, sent from a system to another one. But it's something that we already have, so we have only to decide what we would like to have in both systems. But the two systems are absolutely integrated. I think we don't have any other question. Okay, so also the direction confirmed this thing. Of course, if you would like to ask me something else, you have the possibility to write me directly through email, or also you can contact me through LinkedIn, or if you want, you can contact directly Würth Phoenix, and it would be a pleasure for me or from my colleagues to answer you without any problem. So thank you very much for your attention, for your time following our webinar, and have a nice day. So see you at the next webinar.